Yo, what up? Y'all hear that theme music? Y'all see these beautiful faces? It's the Let's Get Canceled podcast. I'm your boy, Big Tech Dog, your favorite friendly level loudmouth.
And I'm Thommy with an H. I'm the voice of the people. I speak for y'all. Hey, yo, cousin.
Yo, what up, cousin?
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Let's get canceled.
canceled.
Listen, tonight, man, we talking about money. Money.
Ooh.
Money. Y'all ain't think I was going to hit that last note. So look here, I'm broke. So we doing this podcast. Y'all can fix that for us. Y'all could fix that for us, but we'll get to that another time. But listen, man, we're going to start this off the right way. I appreciate y'all. Thommy with an H appreciates y'all. Listen, man, thank y'all so much. If you could, like, comment, share, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We are everywhere. Everywhere you get your audio podcast, we are there every Thursday. Right after this show, the next day, you can find us on all of your audio podcast streaming platforms. We really do love y'all. We really appreciate all the love y'all been showing us so far. And we look forward to y'all continuing to show that support, man. So we appreciate it. Make sure you hit that bell notification wherever you subscribe so you get notified every time we drop a new video, and especially when we go live, all right?
And interact with us. That's the main thing. Interact with us. Talk to us. Not just in our comments. Come on the episodes. We'll be in the comment sections, but send DMs. Get under each post. Talk to us. Let us know how you really feel, because we will talk back straight up and down.
Absolutely. And also, we're gonna go ahead and float this out here now. I didn't even check with Thommy before I did this, but look, we are looking for a third. We are looking for somebody who can jump in here and help moderate this so we can go back and forth. Because y'all know, if y'all watch this show, we will go off on tangents. We will get rowdy, but we need somebody, hopefully of the softer persuasion, that can actually help us stay on track and interact and keep an eye on the comments and make sure that we're not missing out on any of y'all. All right,
because it's a little too much testosterone going on.
A little bit.
We got to soften this up a little bit.
Sometimes. I don't want to be too soft though. But anyway, so listen, man. Like I said, tonight we talking about money, right?
Money.
We specifically talking about money in the church.
Money.
Yeah. So listen, I got a question for you, Tom. What do you think? What is your take on giving money to the church? And I know it's broad, I know it's general, but what is your take on giving money to the church?
You have to give money to the church. Churches have operating budgets and need capital. So you have to give to the church. You have to provide your tithes and your offerings for the church. You give unto the storehouse. So yes, I am 100% for giving to the church. Notice I said
you emphasize church. Okay, so
church.
Should you, as a patron, or not patron, patron's kind of, it seems a little sacrilegious to me. Maybe as a congregant of the church or supporter of your church, should you have a say so in what is done with that money?
To a point. Now, most churches do have committees and they have boards that make those decisions. And a lot of times the church gets to vote on those members and who's going to be a part of that board. Kind of like our government here. We have these representatives that go into those back rooms and they sit there with the money count. They sit there and have those conversations about buying and selling of whatever goes on in the church. Some churches have property, some churches have like vehicles and that sort of thing. So you have to be able to deal with upkeep and when it's time to get a new one or let one go. So yes, to a point, you should have a say so in what's going on. But again, it has to be,
even if you're not a part of that board. Like
I was going to say, it has to be through your representative. So you've got someone in there that you have agreed with should be in that back room. So they are the voice for you, kind of like your representatives are in your local government. They go to speak on your behalf. So you got to have a voice in the back room. It may not be your voice exactly, but there is someone back there speaking on your behalf.
So you're telling me that you should be not necessarily in the final decision, but you should have a say so on who gets to go in there to make those decisions.
Oh yeah, because if I see some bullshit going on in the back room, I'm definitely gonna go back there and say somebody got to come up out of here. All right, Deke. I've seen ways. I've heard too much. I've seen too much.
That's interesting. That's interesting
too
that you say that. I honestly did not think you were going to take that stance. I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that I agree with it, but I
Mm-hmm.
understand what you're saying. But we're gonna let that. Actually, no.
No, you tell me why you don't agree with me. That's what we do here.
Number one, my take is
Mm-hmm.
that yes, like unequivocally, a church, if your church is teaching right and they're providing a space for your worship,
Mm-hmm.
and they're reaching out into the community, trying to make your community and the people in that community better and trying to spread the gospel, then absolutely you should be sowing into that church. You should be giving to that church. And stuff costs.
Mm-hmm.
I have had the privilege, you as well, have had the privilege or the curse, however you want to look at it,
Right.
of seeing what it takes to run a church from very small to very large.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mind-boggling at times when you realize that, if you got 200 people in the audience, that can do this. But if you had 175, that means you can't do all of these extra things. You can't do these things. Now you're barely keeping the lights on. That is amazing for me to see.
And if you got these 12 people that are faithful,
yep,
you can do.
They cover it all.
You can do a lot of things, and if they decide not to do, then what happens here?
And it's a lot of pressure on the preacher.
Yes.
Like the preacher has to, and this is what makes me mad sometimes. The preacher is looked at as if you've got all the money and everybody's giving and all the money is there, and he decides to buy a new suit or a new car.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody look at him. He just taking all the church money.
Mm-hmm.
If ain't nobody giving and the lights go off or the doors are closed at the church, look, he ain't do nothing. He ain't keep it up. Which one? Like you,
right.
You want him to come out of his pocket, but you don't want to come out of yours.
Right. And that's a question I was going to ask you also. I know this was supposed to be a different side, but I do have a question. Do you, as a member, have a responsibility to assist with keeping the lights on, keeping a roof over the head where you are serving? Is it partially your responsibility as well?
It's more than partially my responsibility, because if I'm going to enjoy, because let's be real, most of the stuff you do in a large church or a medium-sized church or a small church, you could do at a park. You could do it in somebody's living room. You could do it at, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that there's something about leaving your home and going to a church and going to a place,
having that fellowship,
one with fellowship, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I'll tell you this. I attend a very large church building,
right,
with a very small church congregation. You understand what I'm saying? And the amount of things that have been able to be accomplished for this large church building with the very few people that are in there is amazing to me. Like, we're talking new replacements of stuff that, you know what I mean? Like all this, and it's just like, wow. And so because of that, it kind of pushes me to do. So I give, like, in the regular offerings and tithes and stuff like that, but I also put equipment and stuff in the church. Like, so half the stuff that goes wrong at my church, like when it comes to audio or music, they don't even know about.
Right.
Because I just replace it. I just fix it. I just change stuff out. You know what I mean?
And a reasonable service.
Right. Because I have a certain level of knowledge. Now, am I the greatest at it? No. But am I pretty good? I think I'm pretty good. Check out Authentic Sound, you know what I mean? Authentic Artistry Entertainment Group, Authentic Noise, together combined. Like, anyway, but no, that's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying is I take that responsibility greatly. Like, I think about that a lot. So that's why, I'll be at your house on Saturday and be like, I gotta get back on the road because I gotta be there on Sunday morning. And that's just the way it is. I got right now in October, I got no less than 10 gigs that I've turned down for New Year's Eve. Simply because every New Year's Eve, I don't really care. that's my day where I will deny this other stuff and I'm in church.
Right.
Period. If you want me to come at 12:45, I can come. But I'm telling you now, from 10
to midnight
till
30.
12:30, I'm in church. That's just how it is. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I do that as a matter of conscience. But the part that I disagree with you on,
Mhm.
I don't know that everybody deserves a say-so in who goes in the back to make those decisions. I don't. Unless there is a track record of nefarious activities,
Mhm.
unless there's, because everybody doesn't have knowledge.
Mhm.
And what I am learning, if I'm learning anything from